From jungle to Rima, from Tivoli to Matthews Lane. From Waterhouse to Drew.
I started skiing at the young age of 4, and I became aware of the sport back in the late 90s. It's always my dream to go to the Olympics. It finally became an Olympic sport back in 07, and I was actually 5th place in the Winter X Games in 08, and now we're 9th place in the world at the Winter Olympics.
From Kingston, Jamaica, give it up for Damien, Junior Gang, Marley!
Damian Marley came here today and played a concert, and he's wearing a Jamaican ski team jacket. I mean, to see someone who's won Grammys to come out and support us, I think that says enough in itself.
See? Bless.
Listener, can I see some hands up in the air, please? Jump! I'm in the position to beat and set the bar. I start chanting like this.
Lifestyle live.
Surfing is actually a very safe sport. It teaches you to work with people, work in teams. It teaches you about respect. So you have to learn to respect the ocean, you have to learn to respect nature, and you have to learn to respect yourself.
It starts with a dream, but you have to have the determination to live it. We're going to talk to some Jamaicans who are making some serious waves in the fashion industry up here in New York.
No matter if you're drop dead gorgeous or you're very talented, if you don't believe in yourself and if you don't believe that you have a purpose to do something, no one can make it happen for you. You have to really, really make it happen for yourself.
To all the girls who are looking to get into modeling, my advice to you is to stay in school, get your education, go as far as you can, because you know, the time span in this world is very limited, and it's kind of not you're not the deciding factor here. Like everything is decided by the industry. You know, it's what they want at what given time, and it is fashion. You know, like your product, you're selling your product, you're selling your body, and your body's not going to stay the same forever. So it's good to get an education.
We were sent on a mission in just the most awful weather, where we heard that the gorge had just flooded out completely. By the end of the day, we had 2 aircraft flying in the strict confines of the gorge, 2 large helicopters, and we had lifted out 56 people who were stranded inside that gorge. We were lifting people off of tops of cars, people perched on the sides of hills. It was some treacherous flying, but every single time you saw somebody come into that aircraft and you saw the relief on their face when they knew they were going to get out safely, it just made it all easier.
It's all about keeping up with the music, knowing your crowd, and branding. And don't be like, I don't have the equipment, I'm not in school. Don't let that stop you. You got to have drive and determination.
To be the best, let me take off my shades now. Alright, here what now. It's to be the best in anything, which includes music. You need to, for one, be a master of what you're doing, and for 2, you need to have a passion for it. But once you have a passion for it and you're a master for it, you also need to bring something different. You will always be a DJ if you play what people want to hear. If you want to be the best, you have to give people something that they don't expect. Something where them never know they might go get. So to me, you not only have to have the passion and all of that, but you have to give people what they want to hear, and you have to give people what they don't know they want to hear. Life is so colorful, especially in Jamaica, that you can always get influenced.
I picked up my first camera when I was 15 years old.
I know that the sun will come out tomorrow.
Shooting people, my friends, the different activities. From the minute I wake up, when I'm with a young person, when I'm with an elder, you know, that's college lifestyle to me. I'm in the university of life. I'm in the college of life. Every single moment of my life, this is a learning experience right now. What you're watching right now is a learning experience. Remember, you never leave school. You know what I mean? You never leave school. So I'm living my college lifestyle right here, right now.
You shoot the light just straight on, it's kind of flat and boring, you know? You shoot the light from the side of the face and you have a split in the middle of the face. What does that say about your character? You're seeing 2 sides of your character. You're seeing them in the darkness and you're seeing their reflected, who they are, the color, the tone, wrinkles on their face, etc. Is your character only halfway in realization of what's going on and halfway out? You know, it also depends on the context of the story that will lead you emotionally into what you're seeing at the moment. Half is halfway there. When I'm not making films, I'm thinking about making films. I am Storm. I am a film director. I'm also a writer, editor, cinematographer, pretty much anything it takes to make a film.
If you give me some pop music, I go and go with the vibe that the music give me. You know what I mean? Like for instance, when you look at like, let's say Abba Rosie Kingston Town or a Jamrock, and then you look at TikTok, and then you look at a Michael Franti, All I Want Is You, is a whole different kind of style. You know what I mean? Or you look at Willie Nelson, Worryman, is a different style. So on the topic of style, you know, everything just go right back to the energy that the music give me. My name is Ras Casa, and we are downtown Kingston, College, Lifestyle, Mother Road. Cut.
Don't know, I get up in the morning, I give thanks for love and life, embrace my daughter and my child, begin to create, begin to build my business.
This is how I live my college lifestyle, creative. Movement of your people right now, you know?
Nomads, we live under one roof. Keep your loved ones close, and it make your entity stronger at the end of the day. And when we're together, it's only one energy, and it help out with even the bills. So it strengthens the music, and it strengthens each one as a person. Oh, this is our college lifestyle.
Feel